Kickstand RDL. For this exercise, you're going to need a box or a wall so that you can use it for reference. And in the future, you're just going to need something that you can place your heel upon so that you're isolating onto a single leg. So to set up for the exercise, we're going to put our heel of the back foot up against the box. The higher the heel, the harder it's going to be. And then our front leg is going to go forward and straight. And we're going to determine how far forward it needs to go by how far back we need to be able to push our hips to touch the wall or the box behind you. This is a hip hinge exercise. So in order to perform it, we're going to be pushing our hips backwards towards the box or wall while maintaining our chest upright as though we're being pulled up by a piece of string through our head up to the ceiling. All of the effort should be going down into this leg, into the back of your front leg, into the hamstrings, and also to the side into your glute. Keep pushing back until we feel like we've touched the box or wall behind you, and then we're going to drive back up to standing. The reason we're using this reference is what we're looking to do is A, find that point at which we know we can stop, but B, check that our hips are not angling off. So we want these hips to remain square. Naturally, when we stand with one leg forward, our hips are going to be diagonal. So before we start the exercise, we're going to need to twist the hip of the front leg back a little bit so that we make them square again before we push back to find the wall. One common mistake I see with this exercise is people start to try and twist from their shoulders, but we need to separate our shoulder and hip girdles so our shoulders stay straight, but we can twist our hips to realign them without twisting our shoulders like this. So as we go back, I'm not bending with my shoulders to try and get this hip further back. I'm maintaining that and I'm driving it from my leg, from my hip. The final part of the exercise is just to make sure we keep our hands down in front of us so that we maintain that shoulder position that's nice, straight and square. And we're going to keep that soft bend. So we can lock the leg out if we want to, but it's easier to have a very slight bend here. And as we go back, we're trying to extend out of that bend. So we're pushing back in our knee and pushing our hips down to the wall. Okay, so we're not going down like this. This would be a squat motion. We're going backwards into this leg. To progress the exercise, we're then going to add some weight in the form of a kettlebell or dumbbell. That's going to go in the opposite hand to the forward leg. So it's going to go in the hand of the leg that's backing up against the box or wall. Keeping our shoulders nice and square. Push back, push back, push back till we find that wall and then back up to standing. Then, when that weight feels easier, you're just going to keep increasing that weight more and more, and then we're going to repeat on the other side.